6 great white shark encounters you shouldn't click on. What would you do if you saw a great white shark in the water? Well, ask this kayaker who narrowly avoided being struck by a 4-meter-long shark to a fisherman who was spearfishing when a great white swam up to him. These stories will give you a glimpse into the world of these misunderstood predators. So, let's begin. Initially, a dispute arose regarding the shark's classification, with speculation leading towards a hammerhead. However, upon drawing nearer to the shallow waters, the observer's certainty shifted. "Not a hammerhead," he exclaimed, realizing it was indeed a colossal white shark. Its immense size left him in awe. Remarkably, the focal point wasn't the species, but rather the grievous injury sustained by the great white shark. A substantial gap marred its left fin, likely inflicted by a propeller. One can only fathom the agony the creature endures. Struck by a propeller, its condition is dire. The sheer enormity of the creature was astonishing. In this critical juncture, the shark's distress could lead to heightened aggression, raising concerns for the observer's safety. Hence, he prudently maintained a cautious distance to avert any potential perilous confrontation. As the white shark continued to traverse the waters, its attention seemed diverted, granting the observer some respite. Eventually, it vanished into the depths of the sea, leaving a lingering sense of awe and trepidation. Under the sun's gentle warmth, the men perceive the day as perfect for a boat excursion. However, an unforeseen twist ensues when their presence manages to provoke the ire of a great white shark. This formidable predator zeroes in on them, approaching the boat's port side with calculated proximity. The shark's ceaseless circling indicates a shift in its demeanor. Mere swimming no longer suffices. A tangible tension fills the air as the predator's intent becomes clear. With sudden resolve, it lunges, snapping at the vessel's sides. Powerful jaws clamp onto the boat's exterior, teeth and lower jaws securing purchase. The predator's forceful bites bear a stark intention, perhaps an attempt to draw the boaters into dangerous proximity. As the situation escalates, the imminent threat crystallizes, jolting the boat riders into a realization. It's an abrupt reckoning that douses the thrill of observing the great white shark. In an instant, the decision is made to abandon the once captivating encounter. Urgently, they steer away from the scene, leaving the predator in their wake. Though the shark initially trails behind, the pursuit is short-lived. Recognizing the futility, the predator gradually relents, allowing the boat and its occupants to escape the brink of danger. In this gripping encounter, the men swiftly transition from reveling in the spectacle to appreciating the fragility of their circumstances, as the primal instinct of the great white shark exposes the fine line between curiosity and danger. The video captures an unsuspecting fisherman venturing into the water for a spearfishing expedition, only to find himself entangled in a far more extraordinary encounter than anticipated. The appearance of a great white shark emerging from a distance shatters any expectations he had harbored. Gradually, the predator draws nearer, the fisherman's spear serving as a tenuous deterrent. Amid this maritime face-off, a dynamic unfolds. Part intimidation, part amusement. The shark engages in a dance of provocation, testing boundaries and relishing the display of the fisherman wielding his spear in a pointed warning. There's a moment of apparent retreat as if the shark contemplates moving on. Yet a change of heart redirects it, charging directly towards the fisherman. The tense atmosphere reaches a crescendo as the shark approaches the fisherman, its trajectory hinting at an impending confrontation. However, just before the threshold is breached, an unexpected reversal occurs. In a sudden twist, the shark veers away, its intentions evolving from aggression to a mere playful fright. Evidently, its aim wasn't a full-blown assault, but rather a mischievous encounter. With a flicker of its powerful tail, the shark changes course and retreats, leaving the fisherman in a state of awe and disbelief at the close call. In this captivating scene, the fisherman's expedition takes a surreal turn, underlying the unpredictable nature of the ocean and the enigmatic behavior of its inhabitants, as the great white shark oscillates between curiosity, provocation, and, ultimately, a surprising choice to spare the fisherman from harm. Off the shores of Tofo, Mozambique, a group of divers finds themselves submerged in the deep sea, where the enigmatic presence of a sea creature captures their attention. The initial assumption that the shark would swiftly retreat proves to be quite the opposite. Instead of making a quick exit, the shark's behavior takes an unexpected turn. In a fluid motion, the creature shifts its trajectory, executing a graceful turn to the left in a circular pattern. Its movements take on a deliberate rhythm as it circles the divers, gradually encircling them. The tranquil waters become a backdrop to this mesmerizing display of the shark's calculated navigation. The creature's approach is marked by a composed demeanor, meticulously observing the divers for any signs of movement or agitation. With a measured grace, it executes several more turns, its circular dance continuing before eventually choosing to depart. Throughout the encounter, the divers mirror the shark's composed state, maintaining a calm and relaxed disposition in the face of this awe-inspiring encounter. In the end, the interaction concludes on a harmonious note. The diver's serenity and the shark's inquisitiveness converge, leading to a scenario devoid of harm or alarm. As the waters settle and the memory of the encounter lingers, both parties retreat from this underwater pas de deux, carrying with them a shared moment of connection in the depths of the sea. Among a sightseeing expedition along the Tanzanian coastline, anticipation builds as those aboard the boat inch closer to the zenith of their adventure. Their attention initially centers on the mountainous island in the distance, while the tumultuous waves obscure the secrets concealed beneath the water's surface. Unexpectedly, the tranquil scene transforms into a gripping spectacle as the boat is forcefully struck. The impact is both jarring and proximate, propelling the situation into a dramatic turn. Emerging from the waves, a great white shark breaches the seawater, its intent palpable, a calculated attempt to collide with the vessel. In response to the perilous encounter, swift action is taken. The boat's engine roars to life, accelerating rapidly. The turbulent waters churn as the vessel accelerates, leaving behind the precarious situation. The imminent threat of a potential third assault by the determined shark is swiftly averted as the boat speeds away to safety. In this heart-pounding moment, the journey's course deviates dramatically from the initially anticipated sightseeing expedition. The mountainous island, once the focal point, fades into the backdrop as the encounter with the formidable predator takes center stage. The incident underscores the unpredictable nature of marine environments where the tranquil beauty of the coastline can swiftly transform into a high-stakes struggle for survival. As the boat races away from the scene, a palpable sense of relief prevails, leaving behind an indelible memory of an encounter with the majestic, yet potentially perilous inhabitants of the deep blue. Amidst the vast expanse of a solitary sea, a remarkable encounter unfolds between a great white shark and a lone kayaker. The video commences with a heart-stopping scene as the immense 4-meter-long shark and the kayak appear on the verge of a collision. Yet against the odds, the two navigate their trajectories without incident, narrowly avoiding impact. The tension heightens as the enormous predator glides beneath the kayak. The kayaker's initial sense of alarm is palpable as they grapple with the uncertainty of the situation. With every passing moment, the stakes seem to escalate, leaving the kayaker to ponder the potential course of events. Intriguingly, the shark takes a deliberate course of action. It veers to the kayaker's left, briefly maintaining distance before a change of heart prompts it to alter its path. A second thought turns its attention toward the far end of the kayak. A dance of curiosity ensues as the shark executes 2 calculated turns, effectively doubling back on its path. Throughout these maneuvers, there's a sense of both caution and fascination on the part of the shark. Ultimately, a sense of relief prevails as the encounter concludes. The great white shark, despite its immense size and potential danger, refrains from aggression. The departure is marked by a series of thoughtful movements, leading it away from the kayak and its occupant without any hostile intent. This captivating interaction encapsulates the intricate and often misunderstood relationship between humans and the creatures of the sea. Amidst the solitude of the open waters, a moment of shared curiosity and divergence reminds us of the delicate balance that exists between us and the majestic inhabitants of the deep blue. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and thanks for watching.